Right. Let us begin again. So, in previous sessions, delving into this first floor of the Dungeon of the Mad Mage, you have encountered bandits and laid them to rest, fought many goblins, and several other more dramatic things than that, manticores and trolls and such. Having moved your way further through, you discovered a small demi-plane which Hallister, the creator of this place, seems to have manifested so that he can give cryptic information to the party. You can watch the previous stream back to find out what that was. I didn't write any of it down and I don't care to look for it myself. But coming a little further on, you have found a map rune of sorts, which bears a map of the dungeon in the side on profile, various key points indicated on it, and within a pit some 10-20 feet down below, a revenant, a reanimated corpse of a former adventurer who would come through, animated by vengeance against his former adventuring party who had slain him unjustly. He has directed you to a secret door immediately to the south of you, which will take you further down. But of course, there is also more of this floor to explore if you wish to.
Did he say that he was going to come with us?
Yeah, he's coming with us to kill it. Find revenge. Revenge.
Yeah.
Find a wrench, yes.
Find the French.
Find the French.
How decayed is his body, or is he still in relatively good condition?
He's been dead about 4 days. Frankly, he's probably more, if not for the animating magic, he would be at about the worst part of the decay process.
Okay.
In this kind of environment.
And with the magic, how well preserved is he?
Less that he's well preserved, more that it's more controlled, if that's a way to put it. So it's
he's slowly decaying the closer he gets to revenge.
Yeah, the decay is definitely showing. Yeah, the decay is showing there is notable discoloration, and the muscle control, the fine muscle control of the face and stuff like that isn't there anymore. Is droopy and zombie-like, but still fresher than most zombies you would have encountered.
Am I able to become him?
Certainly.
And then am I able to make allowances for the bits that look more decayed and make them look how I'd expect them to look?
Make a medicine check for me.
Yep, 1 second. My worst skills. Woo, 19.
Yeah, you're absolutely able to figure out how to reverse the process. He was a fairly handsome half-elf cleric when he died.
Awesome.
Yeah, you're able to replicate his appearance quite impressively, and he is quite astonished at that, actually.
Oh yeah, before I did that, I'd say, no, don't freak out.
Not freaking out, just impressed and weirded out more than anything, but...
Yeah.
All the same,
How do you
wish to proceed? There are 2 doors to the north of you, which lead further on. One of which you have been down some way, and there is a corridor that heads north that you haven't fully explored. The other, you're not quite sure where it goes. Or a secret door has been indicated to the south. And that is the way further down, if you want to do that immediately.
Should we continue down, or should we explore this floor further? I believe our plan originally was to further explore, or further head down, sorry. And is that still what we wish to do?
I will point out, this dungeon is a living ecosystem of a sort. Factions rise and fall and vie for power, and you have just wiped out a couple of fairly large forces, and so whatever is left is likely to take over the rest of this floor when it has the opportunity to.
So a power vacuum.
Yeah.
So
you have just
would we have
created a power vacuum. It may be that there are hostile forces that either the human bandits or the goblinoids have been holding back. It might be that there are fouler creatures that might come out of the cracks now that there is ample food lying on the floor. So
would that, if we were to ignore that and continue down, would that be something we would have to deal with later? Is that what you're saying?
potentially. In all likelihood, the way I will deal with that is I will describe the process in brief whenever you pass through in future. I'm not going to require you to fight your way through unless I think something major has made its home in there.
Interesting.
Okay.
Well, I will. Looking at the Revenant, I will say, if you allow me, this form could be rather instrumental in your revenge.
How so?
Or don't you think it would be interesting for your fellow companions to suddenly see you alive and healthy again before you strike them down?
An interesting thought. However, the nature of a revenant is that their foes will recognize them, recognize what they have done to them. But by all means, have your fun.
Fair enough. I'll revert back to my normal form and suggest we explore some more of this floor. Then again, though, it is a bit time sensitive, I imagine, dealing with these people downstairs.
They'll just get further and further away.
Yeah.
We will find them. Revenant has somewhat over a year to find their quarry.
Yeah, well, if we find them in less time than that, then we can also get their loot.
Indeed.
You could also be at peace sooner.
Yes.
There's that too, yeah.
Loot and then peace. That's the right order of things.
You're speaking to someone who faked their death over loot and peace.
I'm fully aware of what I'm saying.
So, where do you want to go? The Revenant will accompany you wherever you go until his... Well, he will not go past his foes.
Yeah.
He will accompany you wherever you go until that point.
Well, do you want to put it to a vote of where we go?
Yep. Well, I vote we go like up this corridor to the north and then come back down this corridor to our west, because I assume that would come down and meet up to the entrance to the next floor.
So there are normal entrances, right?
What do you mean, sorry?
Like the only the map would work.
Is the secret entrance the only way to the lower floor?
From what you gather, yes. From what you are collectively aware of, there is no other way further down, except by that door, that secret door.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I mean, I'm happy to go up to the north and then have a look through this door here.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Yeah, that door's fine.
There's a door shit right here. Like I'm happy to do those two, but if there's nothing else of value around to head under.
Yeah, let's go through this door and see where it takes us. If it's a long winding path, maybe come back. But
Right.
if it's nothing too extensive. Do we hear anything coming through the door?
Make a perception check for me.
I will help you with this because I'm next to you.
I mean, 20.
Take advantage all the same.
Oh yeah. Oops. Should I re-roll with advantage or?
Just roll again.
Just roll again.
Second.
Classic.
It's always good to have advantage, even if it's bad.
Yeah.
Yep.
You. Ooh, 20. You don't hear anything anywhere close. Particularly because you specialize in goblin noise, yes?
Yes.
You do hear shrill voices of goblins far further through that way. But it is fairly close in that direction, relatively. That is, there is no further door between you and the voices, but they are reasonably far off.
Okay. So I guess in that case we'll go through the door. We
Yeah,
know there's
just-
nothing immediately on the other side.
Just open it lightly. Don't just slam it open.
Yeah, I'm not slamming it open.
Tim, do you want to give one of us control of the Revenant so you don't have to worry about that?
That would be excellent.
I can do that.
Yeah.
We also haven't really heard from Wire's tour guide.
Oh yeah, sorry. The wise tour guy's been pondering the current position that he's been in. Because he wants to reach his revenge, but he also probably thinking out loud, honestly. I'm saying it would be really great to grab that mage's head in my hand as soon as possible and squeeze it until it pops. But also, it would be easier to squeeze his head until it pops if we get more money and goods.
So the path stands open before you.
Can I sneak up and scout ahead?
Like you normally do?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Good old Rylus.
I didn't know
I-
Revenants.
I just want to double check I can do it because I don't want to just start rolling things without asking.
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll stealth.
Should we all collectively roll stealth, or are you just going?
He'll go up ahead, stealth, and then he'll come back and tell us.
Yeah. I'll only just be a bit ahead.
You also got very far dark vision, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright, as the guide, Sylvanus, I said that's a good idea.
Awesome. I'll peek around this corner.
Odd with angled hallways, isn't it? You're doing the
Right,
fog of
yes,
war.
this is quite a pain.
Mm.
From you to... That should be all of it. Yeah, a little rough. You get the gist.
I will come back to about here, and then in like a hushed tone call out that it's all clear to move up a little bit more.
So further that what you could see further.
Oh, what's his name?
Yeah, so that's the full range there.
So just given line of sight, that's about.
Yeah,
what
yeah.
you would- So there are a few goblins that you can see right at the end of that.
Yep.
They are. What's your passive perception? Or make a perception check. What do you prefer?
It's 10, but I can make a perception check. Hold up. It's gonna be terrible, but 4.
Yeah, passive perception is what I'll go with then. They are sheltering behind some wooden panels of some kind, with bows ready, facing away from you.
I
Ooh.
turn to the rest of the group with like my finger against my lips and then quietly say, "There's goblins ahead," but they're not looking at us.
Maybe we can give them some peace. And I raise my sword.
Maybe. They look like they might be fighting something.
The question would be, are they fighting something stronger than us or weaker than us?
That is an excellent question.
What can I see from here?
There, you will be
Yeah.
able to see.
This room looks weirdly shaped.
I am just going to reveal that little thing.
Hallways.
So from there you can see about that.
Yep.
That's an interesting rock.
There's an eye in it.
It is
Yeah.
indeed an interesting rock.
Is it a rock on top of a pedestal?
Let me find out what room that is, and so that I can read you what the description of it is.
Hmm. Is that a rock on a pedestal or a pedestal is only partially carved or something?
Just need to see what chunk of rooms you're in.
The annoying corridor.
So, the obelisk that you can see, Sylvanus,
Yep.
in the north end of the room stands a 14-foot tall granite obelisk with a lidless eye carved near its top on the south facing side, so facing you. The bottom half of the obelisk is covered with dirty, bloody handprints.
Ooh.
Is this by any-
There are also very messy alcoves on the other three sides.
Is that by any chance related to the actual lidless eye cult?
Make a religion check.
Alright. Yeah, no.
Yeah, you have no idea. You've heard of the Lidless Eye cult, and you don't even know what their iconography actually is.
Yeah. I'm going to sneak over to this corner and peek around and see what these goblins are doing. I'd also be able to see down here as well, yep.
There is also a door just here.
Ah. Yep.
So, peeking around that corner a little better. And collectively, you can see that that continues through somewhere. Yeah, the goblins are sheltering behind the broken halves of a table. Now that you're closer, you can see that.
Yep.
Yeah, carrying behind broken halves of a table set on its sides, and they're peering down into a rough-hewn tunnel, just beyond. Yeah, with bows at the ready. Yeah, you also see a couple of other goblins lying nearby dead.
Yep. I like point around the corner and look at the group, trying to like signify that the goblins are just there.
I will have you all make a stealth check.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
Who ran ahead into danger?
That's 7 and I only got a 16 thing.
Oh.
Ooh.
I have a feeling they heard some of us.
Maybe.
Maybe
Maybe they're deaf.
maybe that.
They're pretty
Can we-
distracted by these things, apparently, right?
Can we see down this corridor at all?
Just a second. So, which corridor? That one. Yes. Piles of rubble at the end of that quickly come to a dead end.
Okay.
So, what do you wish to do?
Personally,
So-
I'm curious about the obelisk, but should we worry about the goblins first?
I feel like if we do anything with the obelisk, it's gonna attract the attention of the goblins. Although they do seem preoccupied.
Maybe we should negotiate with them.
So they haven't detected us yet?
Not that you're aware of.
They haven't reacted in a way.
It seems to me like there's a bigger threat that they're focused on. So
That's what I'm
Make
concerned
an
about.
insight
Yeah.
check if you like. Someone who can see.
I'm gonna move so I can see them. Because I do want to make an insight.
I'll let you do that then.
Where's my insight? Oh wait, no, my insight's actually terrible.
mine's okay. It's
Then
plus 6.
I
can-
will move up as well.
Yeah, someone else please make an insight.
I'm just gonna
I
peek
got it.
around this bottom corner.
Tim, I got a 4. Do I see anything?
You think they look like the best of friends.
Oh, heck yeah,
Aw.
man. Wait, who's the revenant friend with me?
Uh,
What guy's name?
sorry, what's the question?
I'm trying to remember the revenant guy's name.
That
There you go. Nice.
is
There we go.
Let's. All right, Haleth, I'm gonna call you Hal. Let's go make some friends with these goblins, man.
While
Let's-
they're
Did I see
doing,
it?
while they're doing
Wait.
that, I'm gonna turn into a goblin.
Did I see anything from my insight check down here at the bottom?
what was that insight? 21. Okay, thank you.
Amy, both rolled 21s.
They
Yeah.
are quivering and afraid for their lives, frankly, and all the same, quite intently protecting that area. you also have moved to a space where you can see further gloom.
So whatever it is in that there.
Through
What do we want to do?
I'll
Five.
turn into a goblin, and then because Racina and the Revenant are heading over, aren't they?
Well, that's my plan unless someone stops me.
Well,
Do you speak Goblin?
I don't
Nope.
speak goblin, but I look at Racina and whisper, "Follow my lead." And then I turn into a goblin and start like guiding them.
Oh yeah, let's go. I go along and I ask Hal to join us.
And
okay.
as I get nearby, I call out and say, "Brothers, we have guests."
You say this in common?
Yes. While replicating a goblin voice I've heard before. Because I
make
can
a
replicate
deception
voices.
check, I'm assuming with advantage.
Alright,
Oh yeah, advantage.
hold on. There it is. Oh, that is so bad.
Oh,
Is that with advantage?
I
Yep.
feel like they see through this thing.
The other was a 1.
Ooh.
Do we immediately roll an
No,
initiative? check?
They are terrified and uncertain. They respond in their very goblin voices. Actually, I'm just going to. Goblins do speak common as well as goblinoid. Goblin. You speaking goblin puts them into that thought, and it's just clearly you trust them to hear what you're saying, so it's fine.
Yeah.
So why have you brought them here? You know we've
I
got a
would-
situation here.
Well, I've been wandering the halls for a few hours, and I found them. What's the situation? When I left, everything seemed fine. You guys never tell me anything.
I'll have you make another deception check.
Just normal deception?
Yeah.
Another 1.
Damn. Can me and Hal help out to give him advantage?
Certainly.
Can we do it?
Alright.
Can I do a performance to see how good we are at helping?
No, just give the advantage.
Okay, I give him an advantage.
That's better.
That's much better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, the expletive Grix. Is the gist of what they reply.
Grix.
Let me just double check that is the creature type that I'm after. Yes.
Okay.
Grix.
Why is that so familiar?
There were grells that you came across earlier. These are not that.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, they have lost several. They've lost quite a few goblins to the Grix that are through that way. They have orders to kill any of them on sight. Why are you bringing outsiders here?
They
What?
wanted to speak to you brothers.
What about?
Well,
know, ask
you
them.
see, we have a proposition for you, me and my friend. We would like to take care of this Greek problem for you, if you merely do us a small service of a few gold.
They chatter amongst themselves about that in Goblin.
Can I eavesdrop from where I am?
Absolutely, you can.
Okay. Yeah.
Good.
Do I need to roll, or do I just automatically hear it?
Um,
Well, we're not.
sorry, I am
speaking quietly.
considering what I am considering how they will respond to that. So it's chattering amongst themselves, things to the effect of, "Hey, if we can, I don't want to go in there. If they want to, I'm not going to stop them." Several variations on that. We don't have any gold. Maybe the big ones do.
The big ones.
Hobgoblin. Sorry, bugbears.
Bugbears.
Maybe they do.
Well, if you don't have any gold on you, we do accept information in regards to any treasure around.
You do not know what they're saying.
Oh, then that's true. Okay, well,
But
when they get back to us, I guess.
so, the one of you who can understand what they're saying, various discussion on that very rapidly, as if, we don't have any gold on them. Maybe the big ones do. Yeah, we can ask them later. But for now, they don't know that we don't have any gold. One of them, turns around, and holds out his hand to you. Very well. We will pay you after.
At that point,
Sorry, I interrupted. You were saying?
I'm gonna move up to here and make myself known. Tell them in Goblin that I am with the other two non-goblins, and that I know they have no gold. Is there a better offer they can make?
I'm gonna turn around and freak out and say,
"We never said we had no gold. We said we have no gold. They might have gold. You go in and deal with them. We will go ask our bosses."
And are you gonna turn on us if we deal with them? If you
make an intimidation check.
Oh no, my intimidation's bad.
Can we give them
By
advantage?
the way, as well.
Well, I was speaking in Goblin, so you guys wouldn't really know that I'm intimidating them?
Well, by the fact of our very presence.
as
I'm
you
gonna make.
But
I
up
will
to the-
make my presence known and hopefully give him advantage on that roll.
Oh, he already had advantage.
Oh,
I have advantage? Okay.
as you guys appear, I'm gonna like turn around and freak out and say, "Have you guys been following us this entire
Two
time?"
tens.
Sorry, my little goblin friend. We brought some friends along with us.
You can quite readily see that they are very scared of the things that are down that tunnel. You all are very clearly capable of killing them very quickly. They have no interest in that.
Okay.
They have no interest in what?
In picking a fight with you.
Oh.
And for now, it seems the bugbears don't know that you're here making this deal.
Alright.
So, Kalth, what are you guys saying? I can't. You're just a bunch of jabbering mouths to us.
So they were trying to scam us, saying they had gold later when we don't actually know they had gold, and now it seems they're pretty scared of us, so they won't. When we go in there and deal with them, they won't turn on us. At least not until any of the goblin higher ups figure out what's going on.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna look at the goblins after, like, acting panicked and say, "Brothers, maybe we can let them just help us, and maybe we can like bring them to the boss and they can negotiate afterwards. Anything to get rid of those scary things."
Make a persuasion check.
Will do. I assume that works.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm persuaded by that.
So yes, if you wish to proceed, they will not hinder you. They will try and give you what reward they can.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm gonna walk forward past them and say, "Out of the way, little buddies. I'm gonna go take care of this."
Yes, lead the way.
I will have you all roll initiative.
Yay!
Yeah, initiative time.
Yay!
Time to die.
Now I roll a 20.
I had a slightly better one, my first one, but it didn't. I rolled 12 originally. So not much better, but it was.
Tim, what's your preference for running Hal? Do you want one of us to do that?
If you want to do it, that will work fine.
I'm just
grab up.
If it's easier for you, I'd be very happy to.
No, you're welcome to. You know what you're
Okay.
doing. Just grab a Revenant stat block.
Yep, I'll grab one of those. Can I just?
So as a revenant, does he have any of the former like cleric magic or anything, or is it
He
just?
does not have any of his cleric spells.
He's just a regular Revenant.
He's just a regular Revenant.
Cool. Who has a lot of health? I didn't know Revenants were so strong.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Look at that.
They are purely animated by rage and revenge. They're hard to take down.
Oh my gosh, they regenerate. Oh my gosh, it is real hard to take down.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. This guy's gonna be useful.
Oh, right then. Who wishes to lead the charge?
Do you want me to just go in and fireball?
Tim, could you quickly
Tim, can I get on initiative as well?
take me out
Oh,
of this
sorry.
initiative, please?
I got a 6 and Racina got a 14.
Yeah, thank you. If you just add it, you should be able to edit it, it seems.
What was that?
Yeah. Once
If
you
just
add my
us to
name,
the
I can
initiative
add it.
order, we can change the numbers.
Are in order.
Ken, you're up first.
Alright.
He really is leading the way.
How far can I go?
These guys are two of these guys are going to go and run up the other way while you're dealing with that.
Let's see.
This is a
I-
sketchy.
I can get to about here.
Yeah.
What do I see?
After a couple of twists and turns, you see that it does open up a bit further. It is very dark through here, by the way, as well. So if you, so you will need some form of light to actually see.
I have the
that.
I have the drift globe. So
Ah, you do indeed. What is the radius of light on that?
it's light. This is the cantrip, so it's 20 feet, and then dim light for an additional 20.
Yeah.
It's a big zone.
So I guess I'm going to. I guess I'll take dash action to move the rest of the way in.
Just bright light. Which I suppose I should set up so that others can see that too.
Ooh.
So that's the bright light area.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Okay. I'll do a dash to here.
Okay. With that, you can see a half-collapsed tunnel. So a properly carved tunnel that is halfway collapsed, as opposed to the rough-hewn tunnel that you've just come through. And sitting within that are two bizarre-looking creatures.
They are interesting.
Long green snake-like bodies with eagle-like beak and four almost octopus-like tentacles coming out from around it. They
Yay!
look hungry and look very interested to see more food come their way. Just give me a second to walk a little further down this way. Go. Then I'm going to put those two in the initiative. Well, that's convenient. That is 7 and 3. They were not expecting you, as it seems. Alright,
Right.
Alright. I think the best I can do is get to around about there.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. No, actually there. I think is as far as I can get. With the dash, and then it's Calth's.
Alright, I can get to... Let's see. I can get to here without the dash. And then I'll move up to... How much further can I move with dash? I forget.
Same movement. again.
The same movement again.
Then I will go right here. From here, can I peek around, like, enough to see?
So you can definitely get a view on this one.
Okay. So I'll just... There. I'm in this square right here, though, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm part of this square, though, still.
Jack.
Yep. I will. Sorry, just gotta measure this again. I will go up to here. As I'm passing the goblins, though, I will turn to them and say, "Forgive me for this deception, brothers," and then turn back into my normal form and continue.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and I'll add, I mean you no harm currently.
Make an
Really?
insight check.
14.
You know enough goblin curses to recognize a few of those come from them. Kelth, you can hear quite clearly. I told you I didn't recognize him.
Yeah, well, that's my turn.
All right, Hal.
1, 2, 3. You can pretty much just run right behind where Rosina is. So he's not ghost duel and can't exactly go through things.
Good. The first is going to come up. Here.
Now, what do they do? These things look hectic.
Sorry, just checking. What's the step off? It is going to lash out at you with its tentacles.
Okay.
That is a 10 to hit. I'm assuming you effortlessly parry that away with your sword.
Yep, that misses, and then I'm going to do a riposte maneuver as my reaction. I get to do a melee attack on him.
Okay, go ahead.
Where's my attacks here? Yeah. Oh, that sucked.
And no, it lashes out, and you parry with your sword, and it grabs at that, and you have to then just wrench that back out of its grip.
Oh,
That's it.
Yeah, nice, thanks. Kind of. Square here?
There's probably like 5 feet there, right?
Yeah, I'm
You
just
can
gonna.
squeeze.
Can squeeze.
There you go. That's my entire turn. This is the action dash.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks.
Other Brick, you're going to come up and do much the same. He's
Timmy
going
really
to
had
do exactly the same. That is also a 10 to hit.
and that one misses.
10.
All right, let's do our first attack on. I'll attack the first one here that came up to me.
Okay.
First attack. 17.
17 will.
Alright. For 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And my second attack. 13.
13. 13 does not hit.
Okay. And I think that's all I can do for now.
Rope.
Alright. I'm gonna try and make some space here. So I'm going to just step right here. I'm gonna try Eldritch Blast both of them and push them back 10 feet.
Okay. You're certainly attempt to do so.
That's a 16 and an 11.
The 16 hits. Which one are you targeting with that?
The closer one. That's right here. So they take. Where's my D10? 3 damage, and they get pushed back 10 feet in a straight line from me.
Ooh. Okay.
That's my turn.
Kale. Are you muted?
Yes, I am. Sorry, I do it every time. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the first guy, right here.
Which one?
And then the close one. And then I will follow it up with a longbow shot.
Okay. Go to hit.
16.
16 will definitely hit.
Okay. And then it was supposed to be a nat 20. Or not nat 20, but higher roll. Alright. Here's regular damage and Hunter's Mark damage. It's 11 total.
Nice.
Your arrow goes through and goes in right at the base of one of the tentacles, and that tentacle goes limp.
Alright, and then one more attack on the same one. Probably
That does
won't
not
hit.
hit. Jax.
Yep.
You're
Okay,
very much
well,
at the
I'll
back of that
do-
party still.
Yep. There's not much space to really get in there currently. Yeah, because I can get to about there.
You would have
Oh.
to dash to even be able to get a place.
Yeah.
I could move a little bit out of the way.
Can I see this one from here? I assume
There
no.
is way too much in the way for that, sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
I'll use so I can get to about here-ish, and then I will dash then and go to about here. Hold up.
Well, if you do that, you go through the other
I
ones.
do too, yes.
Yeah.
I will just go to there then.
You could get
Oh.
to there and be in range of both of them.
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, I'm not sure I want that. Wait, hold up. Could I fit? Oh, sorry. Can I fit in this tile here against the wall?
Yeah, you could probably more centered on the path, but yes.
Yeah, alright, I'll do that then. And that'll be my turn.
Certainly. Alright, Hal.
Alright, Hal's going to run in and start throwing some punches. He's going to run here. He's going to tag this guy on the right.
Does he just have
Make-
arm strikes?
He has fist. Yeah.
Yeah,
Instead of dealing, he also has some other stuff, but not necessary right now. Just throw some punches.
He's
Oh
got
my
Fists
gosh,
of Fury.
these are the worst rolls I've ever seen. As 13 is the highest of the two attacks.
okay.
Does 13 hit?
13 does not hit.
Okay, he just stands there and tries to punch his group.
Tries to punch at them and they almost connect, but he's been stuck in that hole a while and been pacing, he's not been punching the wall or anything like that.
Yeah, and he was a cleric beforehand. He doesn't have the best experience with these new abilities. He's just kind of, he has to loosen them.
Oh. This one is going to make an attack at him with advantage because of flanking.
Oof.
Damn it, Hal, you need to have some more sense of strategy here.
That is a 13 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay.
Which one was that?
I'm gonna get a different set of d20s for you. Sorry. What is the damage?
Funny thing is, this only matters if you do more than 10 damage.
No. So that is 5 points of slashing damage,
Mm-hmm.
and so grabbing on with their clawed tentacles,
Yep.
and then pulls him in to bite at him. That is a 19 to hit.
That does hit.
Does hit. For an additional 5 points of damage.
I knew it. As soon as you
That
said
was-
tentacles, I was like, surely they grab on if they hit you with the first one and then poke you.
5.
So-
yes.
Was that the one in front of me here? Because then I can hit him with
That was this one. At the back.
reaction at the back. Okay.
Let's see.
So you deal exactly 10 damage.
Yeah, and spell. This guy's confused, right?
What was that?
What's this guy? What's the symbol on him?
Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's mark.
Ah. Magic missile.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, go love magic missile.
Just
Um,
checking your line of sight. Yeah, this is the only one you can see.
Yeah.
So that is 3 hits. Each of these-
4.
4, okay.
I'm casting the second level.
Go for it.
4, 8, plus 4, 12.
12. 12 total damage.
Yes.
As it's turning around to bite at the revenant that its friend is attacking, you hit each of its tentacles and a couple points along its back, and it reels back and shrieks and then goes limp.
Nice.
Nice. Good job.
Yay.
Woo.
Hunter's Mark enemy is now dead.
Don't I have to wait for my turn to reapply? As another bonus action.
Yep. 10. Oh, and sorry, just thinking about how I'm working this out. You don't have to worry about the lava. 10, go.
Okay, I'm gonna move up to here.
If you go here, you get flanking.
Oh, that's right.
Advantage.
We will do that. And advantage roll. There we go. 20.
20 will definitely.
Someone's doing a lot of squeaking on there. Like,
It's 10 points.
Okay. And for me.
And my second attack. Oh. Ooh, 11.
You you dart past it, take a big slash into its side, and then it reels around and catches your next strike in its beak before you can make it. Also, for the record, you can set up your Beyond 20 to only do one-handed. If you want to do that.
Okay, yeah. I thought I only hit the one-handed, but...
No, it does both by default.
Oh, okay.
There
I'll
should
look
be a
into
settings button on your character sheet page that lets you change that.
Okay.
Word.
alright. Going to do an oldie but a goodie. I'm going to do Toll the Dead. Can you make a wisdom check for me?
I can indeed have it make a wisdom save.
Yes, a wisdom save, yeah.
That is a 21.
Oh my goodness.
It's a wild
okay,
snake
cool.
monster thing.
Yep, the snake monster has apparently got really high wisdom.
Yes, there is something resilient about these.
Mm.
They are not quite simple beasts.
Hmm.
When it's not
Oh, well-
eating goblins, it spends its time pondering itself and its place in the universe.
What does it mean to have these tentacles? Why must I appear as such a beast?
God. Please stop its ruminations.
Bonus action, reapply Hunter's Mark to this guy. And then longbow. Roll to hit. Does a 16 hit? I think it.
A 16 does indeed hit.
Okay, damage and Hunter's Mark damage. 13.
Planar Warrior.
I can't as a bonus action. I already have
Oh.
used Hunter's Mark as my bonus action.
Isn't casting it initially a bonus action, but every turn afterwards it's just hitting it?
A bonus action to reapply it, but then it doesn't
Oh,
cost
yeah,
a
yeah.
spell slot. It
I
costs a
forgot
spell
it was
slot.
on the other.
Yes, your arrow finds the gash that Tan opened up, and you hit something vital, and it too goes limp.
We did it!
Yay.
I give Hal a high five and say, we did it, we weakened it for them.
He seems confused by the process, but continues on nonetheless. There are further passages yet.
That Grick, as it dies, writes a full treatise on its death.
It's like in an
It squeaks
opera or
whatever
something.
language it knows, and it says, and it's like a very philosophical quote from something.
They do not have any languages.
But it makes some form of squeaking noise.
Anyway, there are two paths before you. Which do you
The
wish to
squeaking noise is my chair,
Yes.
Oh,
which is why I muted.
sorry.
There's not really much I can do about it.
A little bit of oil. Anyway, which direction do you wish to proceed?
Are we still in
still in-
initiative?
You are.
Okay. All right, Caliph. I guess it's your choice.
Oh yeah, so I still have my movement because I only one attack if I reveal something. How far can I go? I didn't expect to kill it.
30 feet.
35. Okay, I'll go to right here.
Okay.
Was it that one?
Exploring up the
Yeah.
northern direction. Very well.
At least to peek around the corner.
How many arrows do you have?
Yeah, I'll let you all
I-
move as a group, if you wish, and just get around to 10 by the time you then move through again.
Yeah, okay. We probably want to go down the main corridor, right?
That's where I started moving. Yeah, whoever asked about arrows, I got the initial 20, and then we got 20 more somewhere else.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
And then I picked up a couple back from fights. I think the rules you can pick up half your arrows, right? Per fight?
Yeah,
Something like
a percentage based on an investigation check.
that. Yeah.
That's what I'm referring to.
Rosina
So-
ducks his head around this corner.
Yeah, so if we moved as a group, would we assume we used our movement and dash as as an action?
If you wish to.
Yeah, alright.
Does anyone else want to lead? I'm good to lead. As the navigator, I know where I'm going.
The guide.
As the guide. Like, maybe I'll just confirm with Hal. Hal, it's this way, right?
Well, this is certainly a way to go.
Yes.
So we're
know
pausing
full well
initiative
that this
till
is
we
not
get
the way
somewhere.
further down. That's the only direction he knows how to go. Specifically.
Yes. Well, as a navigator, I can tell where I need to go by taking where I am and minusing it from the area in which I need to be. So thereby,
So you're a missile.
yeah, I'm a guided missile. Yeah.
Yeah.
Considering my arrow, can I say I rolled before I left that room? I wasn't looking at my inventory.
Yeah.
The roll back. It was investigation, you said?
Yeah. You can also do so as you go back through. As you
Okay, I'm
Is there anything here?
thank you, sorry. Lots of things to do.
Yes.
There is a door to the side there that you can see. And yet another off-kilter passageway. You can hear what sounds like a few Gricks chattering to each other, like animalistic chattering to each other, coming down from this direction. And you can hear the sound of weeping coming from behind the closed door in the west wall.
Does it sound goblin-esque?
Make a insight or nature check.
I'll do insight. 20.
Definitely sounds humanoid.
Okay. And then that 16 was for arrows. Investigation check. How many arrows back? Said I fired 3.
Then that'll be 2 of them.
Okay.
May as well just peek it. Go ahead in. Have a look through the door. Actually, I'll knock first and I'll ask, "Hey, you alright?"
You knock, and there is a very startled sound from inside. Who's there?
Oh, my name's Rosina. I heard you were crying. Do you need tissues or a cloth or a towel or anything?
One of those stupid Gricks dead.
Most of them.
Uh,
We're still in the middle of the eradication process.
Speaking of which,
Oh.
you have not been quiet.
No, not at all.
Let me add this one to the initiative.
They finished their complex discussion on the difference between races and why we can't get along, and now are attacking us.
Oh my gosh.
No, that was just the one that had very high. The rest of
Very
them,
high wisdom. These guys.
very
are
high
the-
was the one.
And this is why the Greeks attack us, because you assume it's only standout ones have the wisdom.
If only they could comprehend some language, then we could talk to them. But I guess they've invented their own language that we couldn't possibly comprehend.
Yes.
Suppose I should also
Ooh, they each get their own initiative order.
Ooh,
And they are all going before most of us.
good. Great.
Let me first of all actually figure out what these stuff should be. So the door is still closed.
Yep.
You also see there is a small hole that has been drilled in the middle of the door.
Can I have looked through there already, or will that take like an action or anything like that?
I mean, you can be doing that in the process of this conversation.
Cool. I'd like to look in.
You see a human adventurer, spy of sorts, rogue thing, huddled in the back corner of the room.
Hey, Hal, is this one of the guys?
No.
Okay, cool.
He will. I'll deal with that later. So, revenants have a magical detection of where their enemies are.
Yes.
This is not one of them.
Yes. Could be aware that at least most of the people he needs to get revenge on, well, at least all of them are down on the second level. All the ones that still live. Okay, cool. Thank you.
So then, 10. Combat's
Yeah.
now being imminent. You
Uh,
will be up first.
yes. Let's see. I'm gonna move to here.
Okay.
And I will attack him. 18.
An 18 will definitely hit.
Okay. And I know it's rolling both of them. I still haven't figured that out yet.
Yes. Alright.
That's 11 points.
Okay. And your second attack?
And that's a 13.
13 does not hit.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
It is going to... up to more like that. It's going to
Okay.
Take a bite at, take a swipe at you. That is a 19.
That hits.
That is 8 points of slashing damage, and is then going to pull you in and bite, and that is a 10 to hit.
And that misses.
bites into your armor and doesn't get any purchase.
And I'm actually gonna parry that first attack using my parry maneuver and where's my and reduce that by 6 points.
Okay. He is going to continue carrying the corner. This one is going to come up to there and make an attack at you with advantage.
Ooh. Damn,
Is
they
it
have strategy.
22 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Is he attacking Tan or me?
At 10.
Yeah.
That is 9 points of slashing damage.
Alright.
And the bite is a 12 to hit.
That
Again,
misses.
your armor
Yep.
deflecting that. They are built for fleshy targets, not heavily armored targets.
Okay.
Alright. I keep trying to find other spells that'll be useful, but it all just comes back to Eldritch Blast, doesn't it?
Usually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unless you play a Hexblade.
Not doing Hexblade. Alright, so let's go with a 17. For the one in front of me right now.
A 17 will definitely hit.
That's a D10. Where's my D10? 6 damage.
Okay.
And the other one missed.
Right. This one's going to come up to there and make an attack. Yeah. That is a 9 to hit.
I doubt it's.
Kelf.
Alright, I am going to cast Misty Step to move back because I don't want or actually, does Misty Step have opportunity attack or no?
Nope. Teleportation.
No, okay, yeah,
does not
so-
trigger opportunity attacks.
So yeah, so I'm gonna use Misty Step to go back to here, and then bonus action of Hunter's Mark on the closest one.
Okay. Go. Are those both leveled spells?
Yes.
You can only do one of those, sorry.
Okay.
Oof.
Rip. So let's just do Misty Step.
Jax.
Yep. I'm gonna move that.
Wait, I can only do one even as an a bonus action?
Correct. Between your action and your bonus action, you can do one leveled spell.
Oh, okay.
The other must be a cantrip.
Ah, I see.
I'm gonna hit it with my rapier. That's not gonna hit.
And there you can see
Ooh.
the last two and the corridor they've come from.
Ooh.
A 13 does
advantage,
not hit.
Yeah.
You do
You
have advantage.
Oh, I do. Yes, that's why I moved there in the first place.
Oh yes, I have a plan. I don't remember what it is, but I have one.
Yep. I'm assuming an 18 hits.
An 18 definitely does hit.
Oh, damage.
Ow.
Oh yes, because you have advantage, so it's sneak attack.
Ah,
What?
yeah, sneak attack.
Yeah, it's the 2 sneak attack damage. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So that's just me talking to myself to remind myself how rogue works.
Yeah.
They don't actually have to be sneaky to get a sneak attack.
Yeah.
No, it is.
And it only
Um,
works once per turn, which I only found out again the other day, and I was like, oh wait, really?
Which means it doesn't
Um,
stack particularly well with multi-attack.
Yeah.
Halith is going to step back here and is going. Can you have this guy make a wisdom saving throw for me? He's going to try to paralyze him.
Second. That is a 4.
All right. He is now paralyzed until the Revenant attacks him, which he probably won't do.
That's incredible.
And even when that ends, the Greek would still be frightened of Hal. So fun times. Yeah.
That's
Does he
really
repeat the
cool.
saving throw?
Sorry, just
Until the
checking.
Revenant never mind, until the Revenant's next turn. So
No,
Oh,
what's
okay.
more, it's a creature you can see within 30 feet of it, and against which it has sworn vengeance.
Oh, and
It has
damn,
no
okay, never mind.
sworn vengeance against Greeks.
I didn't see that bit. Don't worry about that then. He's just gonna run up and throw some fists.
I mean, he didn't tell us he doesn't want vengeance against Grix, so
He
maybe
could
he
have vengeance
actually
against
hates them.
Maybe I could convince Haleth that he also has vengeance against Grix.
Maybe one of his party members was a Greek.
Hmm.
Make
Oh,
it
that's a nat
attack
20.
rolls.
Nat 20 and a 14.
Both will hit.
Yep. So, could that be against two different Grix?
It can indeed.
Alright, cool. So the one on the left is
It's
going
2d6
to
plus
take,
4.
yep, 2d6 plus 4, which is 5 plus 4, 9. The one on the left.
Yep.
And the one on the right is going to take twice the amount of die. And that is a 15 damage to the one on the right.
Excellent. Shatters the beak of that first one as it then crumps to the floor and swings again at the next one and it reels back at the damage.
It's pretty great having a monster fighting on our side.
A little bit. These two are going to come up. Ready to attack. Actually, I'm gonna do that instead.
Oof. I don't like that.
One is
Yeah.
going to make an attack at turn. That is a 17 to hit.
Misses.
And against Sylvanas, that is a 14.
Miss.
They rush up and lunge at you and you parry them. Let's see.
I'm gonna win a chromatic orb to each of the ones that just came up.
Okay. That is this one and this one.
Yeah. Let me see if I can roll to hit. Okay. I'm guessing 20 on both, or 21 and 22 hit.
Yeah.
They're both going to be taking fire damage.
Okay. How much?
First one is 11 points, the one next to 10.
Right.
And the next one is also 11 points of fire damage.
Excellent. I'm also just realizing that they should have taken a bit less damage from a couple of the attacks. I will process that properly in future. I won't revert their hit points.
They're resistant to bludgeoning or something?
Resistant to non-magical.
Oh.
So
Does wild magic go off, Tim? I still don't fully understand the rules that is
Nor
for.
do I.
Yay! The only reason I ask is because I use my meta magic.
You did, which makes it more likely.
Yeah.
That's a first level spell in Twin, yes?
Yes.
Basically bumps up the equivalent. So no, you do not have Wild Magic go off.
Thank you.
Yay, because I'm standing right next to you.
It doesn't have to be bad for you.
10.
Yeah, you can just
There's
find
a-
blue as well.
I can make
There's
it
a
bad for
very
everyone.
high. There's a very high likelihood that it's gonna affect me though.
No, it's a high likelihood to affect me, and it's a medium likelihood to affect everyone else, because everyone's within 30 feet of me.
10.
I am going to turn and attack this guy because I'll get advantage.
So,
Yay. And roll. Did I get 16 to hit?
Okay. That hits.
7 points of damage.
Yep.
And I'm gonna go ahead and attack him again. And that missed. Horribly.
Dude, that's unfortunate. Even with the advantage.
Yeah, I am going to action surge.
Can I also have you expend a charge of your ring if you haven't already?
Oh yeah.
Because you are using the +1 longsword and you've had the time to apply it. So
Yep.
you're
Will
welcome to
do.
be using it. Just make sure you've consumed that resource.
Yep.
All right. That one is dead. That one is temporary.
Okay, I'm gonna do my action surge, and I will make 2 more attacks.
Go ahead.
And he's still up, so. Come on. 20
Yeah, that'll hit.
for 11 points of damage.
You slash at him, take a chunk out. He reels around and parries the next one, but you come down and your blade goes deep into its back. It goes down.
All right, and
One
then
attack left.
yep, I'm gonna attack that one there.
Which one's sorry? This one?
Yeah, this one right in front of me.
Yep.
15.
That'll hit.
Ah. 10 points of damage.
You slice through that first one and see that one lunging for you, and you plunge your sword through its open mouth. It also goes down.
Okay, and I'm gonna expend a superiority die to do sweeping edge and do another D8 on the next guy next to him.
So this one. You really want these things dead.
Yeah, I've had enough.
Go for it.
And
Do
that
you need
just
to make an
re-
attack roll on that?
Nope. It just says if I hit, you can expend 1 superior die to deal damage to another creature within 5 feet of the original target, and within your reach, the original attack would hit it.
Yeah, okay.
So that's another. That does 3 points of damage on that.
So you plunged your sword into that one and swept it through, cutting half of its head open, and swung your sword around into the next one. Okay.
Okay.
Woo.
Rue. Alright. Rue is going to... Who can guess what he's going to do?
I don't know
That's a
what
nat
your spell
20 in
is.
a... Sorry?
I don't remember what your first spell list is.
Ah, well, he's going to Eldritch Blast. And he actually rolled well for the first time ever. So that's a nat 20 and a dirty 20.
Alright. Pick your
Mhm.
respective targets.
I think he's just gonna he's gonna send one to this guy first. And that is 10 total damage. Is he down?
He is indeed. Melts away that chunk of it under the head.
Mm.
Throws it back away.
Blasts it into the back wall. And he's gonna Eldritch Blast the one remaining. And that is 10 damage.
Also just
Well.
enough. So, dead grits strewn about this rubble-filled room. How do you wish to continue?
Can I peek into the door and say, "Hey, the Gricks are all dead."
That was quick.
Well,
Tentatively opens the door and looks out.
Huh.
And you do see the human. He looks mildly terrified to see the Revenant.
oh, yes, this man's my great friend, and I'd like to pat Hal on the back like an old chum.
Both of them, and I'm assuming everyone else in the room, looks rather uncomfortable at that interaction.
Yeah.
This person, what is his name? What is his name? Kellum. This man is Kellum, which the Revenant says. Hello again, Kellum. He was also a member of the adventuring party, but had run off a little while before being before the incident. He has been trapped in that small room for some days. He has not eaten or drunk for the last 2.
Now, Callum, because me and my friends are feeling in a kind mood, how about you thank us for our service, and then you can head back up to safety upstairs in the bar.
Yes, thank you.
Can I intimidate him to give us some kind of reward?
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Yeah. Because that's the one good thing I got.
Can I help him by transforming into a bugbear?
Sure.
Yes, perfect, because that was about a... Okay. How does a 23 do?
23 does quite well. He quickly reaches around into his pack and pulls out a spellbook, which he's very clearly not a spellcaster. He has no use for the spellbook. Takes that, tosses it to you in a small pouch of coins, and rushes off. He does not want to be here a second longer.
I revert to my normal form.
What kind of... Are we able to see what kind of spells we got here, or how much money we got?
So there's 11 gold pieces in the pouch. And the spellbook has many spells. Blight, Burning Hands, Comprehend Languages, Dark Vision, Dispel Magic, False Light, Feign Death, Gust of Wind, Invisibility, Lightning Bolt, and Sleep. He is not a spellcaster, he has no idea how to use any of those. It is also not the cleric's spellbooks. It is not how the cleric accesses spells either.
Nor how the warlock accesses spells. I believe. can't copy spells, can I? That's a wizard thing.
Warlocks,
Am I-
no.
You can copy ritual spells.
Oh yes,
To,
yes.
I'll
Good.
check if any of those are ritual. And I'll
Hmm.
let you know.
Okay. Thank you. He's mostly focused on the book, and he kind of just throws the pouch over his shoulder. Not really caring much about the money, but just interested in what he can get from this book.
So,
If anyone wants that gold.
Are we just gonna split the gold into the party fund?
Yeah, we can do it.
Okay.
there is still further passage down south, or you can
How
loop
much?
back
How
around.
much gold was that again? To the party fund?
11.
11, right? I think who had the?
I have the party fund.
So 11 total.
Thanks.
Are we still in initiative?
For now,
Right.
Is there anything over here, or is
uh,
that just cut off?
it just cuts off.
Okay.
So this just seems to be collapsed tunnels.
A little bit, yeah.
It might link up, maybe.
I mean, there's a tunnel here, and back where we came from, there was a tunnel that we didn't explore, so they probably connect.
I suggest we explore this tunnel and make sure we've thoroughly dealt with the Grix, because these goblins could be useful friends.
Mm.
Unless they're gonna turn on us the second we get back.
In either case, it works out.
It'll work itself out.
Racina turns around and says, well, it's definitely this way. Although you guys have already rushed ahead of him, it doesn't really matter. He still says it anyway.
He just has a total pile of Grix bodies behind him.
Yes, with attempted authority.
I don't think they'll be following you, but okay.
No, you're not. He just...
I meant the Grix, but
Oh, the Grix aren't fault. No. Their existential crisis has ended.
why did that sound so dark for death?
So it just ends here?
Is there anything in this room?
I think Tim's reading some stuff.
Tunnel collapse, everyone dies.
Tunnel collapses everyone. This.
First level.
9th level spell goes off.
Someone on a lower floor cast fireball.
Wild magic decides to go off. Fireball in the room. Halith is the only one who survives.
No, Hallister casts Wish and fills the room with liquid gold.
That sounds about right.
He's the only one that survives, so the entire campaign is just him running around the dungeon trying to find to get revenge on his own. He allies with the goblins.
Maybe we all
The
come
goblins
back with.
Form the second floor.
Maybe we all come back as revenants to get revenge on Hallister.
Yep.
But we don't level up at all, and we're just like revenants, and who can do like one attack.
He's going up against Hal and his army of goblins.
Oh yeah, that sounds great. Tim?
Oh, I've been muted for a little bit, haven't I? Sorry. Figures that I'll do that at some point. Yeah. You can make a perception check if you like.
Yeah, I'll do that. Does anyone else want to?
I did it.
You did it, okay, cool. Yeah, that's way better perception.
You do not see anything of note. Piles of
can I-
weapons, such.
Can I tap on all the walls with my magic sword?
You can. Make an investigation check.
Oh, that's a 7.
So, the sword rings far more clearly than the stone does.
Damn.
Yeah, there's nothing much to be gained by that.
Yeah, my flying sword is leading us astray.
You're leading you astray.
I guess
when
we
you
should
touch
go.
to a thing.
I guess we should go through that other tunnel, because they don't really link up.
Hmm. Unless anyone else wants to investigate.
No, it seems not.
No.
You come through to see the road pressed against the wall, panting someone. When it sees you, you didn't kill the goblins?
No, we decided to use diplomacy with the goblins.
Tell them their brother sent you.
Didn't they curse you out last time?
Yeah, but it'll be funny to see what happens either way.
Okay. Can I can I follow him from a distance so I can hear?
Actually, I was planning on sending Haleth in to like make sure the deal's going well with the bugbears, you know?
I mean,
Just like asking Haleth to go check on it.
I should probably go too with Hal because I can understand him.
I don't think that really matters all too much. I mean, we can just fight in the Grix.
Yes, but it could be funny.
That could be funny. So do you want to go off with Hal and then we continue? Something like that?
Sure.
Actually, is that splitting the party?
Yeah, it is a little bit,
Yeah. Maybe not.
Okay, then can we just send him in by himself while I eavesdrop from the corner for a second?
Sure.
Did we ever get the name of this guy?
Rogue that we're just sending into the goblins.
You did get it. Let me actually find it again and note it down in the place that is useful for me.
Did
Because
message it.
I'm gonna say insert name here, go with Haleth here, and then tell them that their brother has sent you, and they should let you through. Hopefully.
I doubt they would mess with the Revenant.
He is
They're
an
probably just
imposing
gonna
figure
get
to be sure.
I'm probably just gonna get scared of it and run away.
So, Kelly is his name.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, that's alright. Yeah.
Make a persuasion check.
Me.
You're trying to persuade him to go in and talk to the goblins.
Yep.
Make a persuasion
19.
check.
Ooh. My goodness, that +9's really useful, isn't it?
Yep.
If you insist, I suppose you made it through without having to kill them.
I mean,
As
we
he
only
runs
had a
off,
few
say, oh
slight
no, we came from the
differences.
bottom.
Pew 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 pew. No. He relays that message. They seem very confused by that idea. They do actually let an arrow off, which shoots past his ear as soon as they see him, but then realise he's not a Grick, which means presumably you lot have succeeded. Yeah. Do you wish to pursue that or finish clearing out the rest of the area?
Did Kael'th hear anything from them?
Would have heard anything that was said. What would have been said? Basically questioning. They did it. The Greeks are all dead. Eagerly awaiting response.
Which Haleth probably.
What?
Cohen would be very quick to be very, very confident of himself. I think that yes, we have killed them all, and I've been sent to retrieve that reward.
Was Callum sent to do that?
No, he wasn't. But I was,
Um,
and Hal and I were both
No.
within earshot of that.
what would Haleth do, Tim? How would Haleth react to that?
That is a good question.
Does he have loyalty towards us?
He has no particular loyalty towards you or to him.
Damn.
For that. He also has no interest in gold or alliances. If things would go his way, he will not live another. He would not continue to exist beyond another 2 days. What you lot do after that is of no concern of his.
Okay, so I will yell back, saying, "Hey, that rogue we just sent out of here is trying to steal our reward." I'll yell it to the whole group, but specifically to Racina, who was the one who wanted the gold in the first one, right? Or no, who wanted the gold?
Well, I don't particularly want gold. I just thought you guys would want gold.
Yeah, well, you bargained for gold originally.
I bargained for gold. That's true.
Okay.
I then kind of bargained for negotiations with whoever their boss is.
Okay, yeah. So I'm yelling to the whole group that the rogue that we just sent out to try to steal our reward.
All right, execute him. Execute him.
Wait, what?
Can I stealth up behind the rogue? Not to attack, just to get closer and surprise him.
I mean, yelled
go
out.
ahead.
Do I have to? Okay, let me roll stealth. Or would he be too distracted on the goblins?
Roll stealth all the same.
16.
He definitely notices you coming and looks around at Cal a little bit. Sorry, I'll bring it back for you. or would you rather me just go on my way?
Just go on your way. That you were cowering in a corner that whole time.
Yeah. He is going to.
And
make
then
his way
I'll
very,
say it.
very timidly. Back down somewhere safe.
And then I'll say in Goblin that he's not with us, but let him be, or let him pass.
The goblins are confused by that. The mutterings among themselves of humans are weird.
Alright, and then I'll rejoin the group. Then Hal would rejoin too, right?
Yeah,
Probably.
Okay.
There is
Let's
this
go.
path that is yet to be opened.
Don't worry, guys. I secured the reward for us, as opposed to that rogue.
Glad we checked on that instead of just sending on his way. Probably could have stolen our gold.
If we get any gold out of this.
Oh, of course we're getting gold out of this.
Yeah, we may have to.
Doubt my persuasion skills.
We
So
may have to
this is
steal
good
it,
as my-
but we will get some gold.
Look, my persuasive skills are almost as good as my navigational skills.
A very convincing argument, I'm sure.
very windy.
Very windy indeed.
Mm.
Very rough-hewn tunnels with no particular. They're trying to get somewhere, but they're not sure how to get there.
Oh, gotcha.
That's another philosophical question.
Damn, if only we could ask the Greeks about what it all means.
I feel like combat's not over yet. There could be Greeks up here. We
Good.
could ask them right now.
No, we can still ask them, yeah, it's true.
Alright. Let me find this. Alright. Coming into this room. Do you wish to fully come into this room to see everything?
Well, of course.
Sure.
Ooh.
Oh,
Big guy.
A much larger Grick, like
Oh, Grick.
presumably, is coiled up in the southernmost section of the room. Appears to be asleep.
Does that mean we get surprised?
Directly above the Grick, on the 20-foot high ceiling, is an upside-down stone throne. Seated upside down upon which, is a mummified minotaur, which having the light, the drift globe in hand, you can see two different coloured gems glittering where its eyes should be. And a great axe lies on the roof at the foot of the throne.
like it's just laying on the roof. It's not like attached or anything.
Nope, not as such, just lying there,
It's just floating on
intentionally
the roof.
upside down.
This place is so weird.
This is so weird. Do we need to fight these guys? I mean, the goblins already think that we defeated them all. Unless we want those shiny eyes or something.
I mean, we did come in here for gold, and that's probably worth something.
Hmm.
Just don't stand under the axe. I feel like it'll fall on someone.
Is the axe like directly above the Grick?
Probably more central. So more like
More central.
there.
Okay.
Yeah, more centered. The Grick is a little off center, but he's pretty close to dead center. Directly on.
In that
Hmm.
case, are you actually in initiative order?
For the moment.
Okay, alright, never mind.
Oh, okay. So I'm making a decision. Okay. What's the script decision on whether or not this is worth it? Because we could go into another battle, which is fun, or we can just. Okay, never mind. Tentative. Nope.
I'm just going through it.
Tentative first then. Tentative gets to decide. Yay.
Do we get surprise round?
Potential.
Hmm,
Seems to
If
be
we
quite
attack.
contentedly asleep from what you can see.
what do we want to do?
Well, we have two options. We can fight it, get the reward, or leave it and get the reward.
I vote we deal with this thing, go negotiate with the goblins, and grab whatever is up there on that throne.
Good idea.
All right. I'm going in.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to here, and I guess I will attack.
Alright.
That's what we're doing.
We get
Make
surprised?
your attack rolls. I'm going to
Oh,
initiative.
that sucked. I assume a 9 will miss.
It will indeed.
All right, and second roll, 19.
A 19 does hit.
Okay.
It
Oh.
awakens
11.
very quickly and angrily. That. You still got your +1 modification.
Yep.
Do the rest of us still get a surprise round before I can attack?
Let me see. The light woke it up enough that it was aware of you being there.
Okay.
It was content to ignore you though.
Oh.
So yeah, you probably can get a round of surprise.
Alright. I'd like to cast a spell. Unless you still want to do something Tentative.
No, I'm good.
Okay. I'd like to cast a spell. Can I cast a spell that's targeted 10 feet into the wall behind the Grick? Because it has an area of effect of 20 feet radius.
What
So,
spell?
Hunger of Hadar. Which essentially makes like
Interesting.
a gateway to unknown horrors and like
Yeah.
very
To the pits of your mind, probably.
the pits of
Um,
to the pits of my mind. Yes, exactly. It has a 20-foot radius, so I'm kind of wanting to just target the Grick.
I will generally say that you have to target a open point that you
Ah,
can reasonably target.
No, okay.
If that's the case, is it a 2D? Is it like a flat surface, that spell?
No, it's like it's a sphere.
Oh, okay, no wonder. Because I was gonna say, if it's like a flat surface, you could arguably extend it from the floor and up the wall around it. In which case, but never mind.
Or you could
Yeah,
aim,
so
you
even
could
if
target
I-
it higher up because it's 20-foot high ceiling.
So I could.
You could put it up in that upper corner, and that would only get it. 'Cause
Only
is
get
large.
it? Would it get the Minotaur? Or whatever
The
that is?
modified Minotaur, yes, it would include that in its area.
Okay. I'd like to do that. I'll target up in the top right corner. A sphere that will only target that kind of area there.
Certainly.
Just need to do like a little circle or something. Does that work?
20-foot radius.
20-foot radius, yeah.
Let me-
I'll let you figure that out.
Oh, come on, that's just so bad.
Well, it's 20-foot diameter.
Yeah.
Could I get it so Tanith isn't?
Well,
in the,
Tantalus wouldn't be in it because it's sitting above and it's a sphere. So because it doesn't have corners, the cube wouldn't come down and touch him. It would be like, it'd be over his head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
Just barely.
Just don't jump or anything. Okay, cool.
So for the record, I'm going to find where that is. Oh. Lost the
So
second.
everyone sees the entire corner of the room filled with black nothingness. Yes, so it only does damage at the start and end of the Grick's turn. But because we're doing a surprise round, could we say that I did that after everyone else gets attacks in so that they can actually see it?
Yeah, you can hold that spell. Yes.
Yeah. I will do that, is the thing. So everyone's surprised around it.
Hunter's mark on our only target, and then attack.
Go for it.
16. Does that hit?
16 to hit does not hit.
Yeah. Does not. Okay. Second attack is 16. Dang it.
That one does hit.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
Oh.
Damn it!
Way to get his hopes up.
Yeah, he got his hopes up there.
Wow.
Yes, the armor class changes with every attack. No.
I wasn't thinking what you said. I was just listening.
Sorry.
Like,
No, those do not hit. It does not have its turn. Jax.
Alright. I figured out a fun new combo. This is gonna be fun.
Ooh.
I'm gonna come down here. I'm then going to, with my rapier still in hand, use Booming Blade.
Okay.
So if it... Hold up, I don't think that's right. Yeah, it isn't. Hold up. I'll just roll a second time and add that on. Okay, so if it moves, it's going to take 8 damage. Assuming I hit. But because I am level 5, Booming Blade has the upgrade where any melee attack I land while using the spell does an extra 1d8 thunder. So assuming this hits, which it won't. It doesn't hit, right?
Correct. 16 does not hit.
But basically, it does 1d8 thunder, and then I would get my normal damage, and then I would get sneak attack on top of it each turn.
Ooh.
And then if it moves willingly, it takes even more damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. At 5th level, the melee attack deals an extra d8 thunder.
Yep.
Cool. So that did not hit though, so
Yeah.
all of that is moot.
For the moment, yes.
Alright, Al.
Alright. I'll probably just... He'd probably just run and do some numbers, I'd imagine. 25 and 18.
Both of those hit.
Cool. So then that is 17 plus 8, 25 bludgeoning damage.
How much was that, sorry?
Oh wait, no, sorry, no, I rolled too many dice, don't worry.
You did.
I rolled 5 instead of 4. 8, 10, 15 plus 8. 23. Yeah, 23 bludgeoning damage. That's non-magical, so.
It does seem to resist those hits somewhat. Let's see.
Cool. Can I move away from people?
Certainly.
please.
Move over to this side if you would prefer.
Yeah. And I'm also just going to cast this in the corner, so it only doesn't hit my allies.
What are you casting?
Fireball.
Certainly. Roll your damages. It shall roll its dex save. That's a natural 1.
That's a massive, massive, massive fail, isn't it?
Yeah. So it fails. What's the damage?
Yeah. Okay.
Damn, it doesn't extra fail from an at one.
No.
32 points of damage. Fire.
32. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure it's going to go around to being eaten up by the
A little bit. And
tentacles.
roll your wild magic as well.
Thank you. That's why I moved away. Oh no.
Oh no.
5.
Just a moment. while I find the thing.
I don't have. You have 5. I don't.
Uh-oh. Seems like you know what 5
Lawrence.
does, though.
It's not reincarnate. I don't remember this one.
Yeah. Alright.
The only person outside of it
So
is
you
Hal, I
have had
think.
this one before.
I have.
You feel a massive wave of necromantic energy come out from you, and everyone's face seems to wither and decay somewhat. Hal seems unaffected by that. Everyone seems to approximate Hal in how they look onto your eyes.
Any other additional... Is he frightened or anything?
No, that you just guys all look necromantic.
Everyone looks like a decaying corpse. The next
Ooh.
24
Fair.
hours.
Now we all match Hal.
Yeah.
As far as Let's is concerned. 10. Also, that spell presumably goes off now? Or I suppose 10, you can hold it for a little bit longer.
What spell? Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's say I cast it now. It only comes into effect when it's the Grix's turn.
So we'd still be able to see him till the Grix turn?
No, I would have cast it now.
Oh.
But you would know where he is because he hasn't moved yet, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Alright. I am going to make another attack.
With advantage, with disadvantage, rather, because of the darkness. Yeah, you can see the lower half of it, I suppose.
So, regular attack.
Regular attack.
19.
19 will hit.
Ten points of damage. And my second attack on 24.
That will hit.
Ooh. That's
For
right.
13 points of damage.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
No.
Yeah,
Aw, damn.
that's what Fireball
Lord.
does.
My sword is just gonna slice right through him. And his top half just gonna slide off.
Yes, it recoils up at the combination of the effect of Hadar pulling at it, and recoiling away from the pain, and it does cut in half. The lower half slumps down to the ground. A second later, you hear another thud, presumably from the top half.
Awesome.
I almost got to use Planar Warrior. Almost.
Sorry.
Sorry.
It's my fault.
If I rolled better, I would have actually done damage. So I mean,
Well, at least you didn't use one of your spell slots.
sure.
No reason.
Well, Planar doesn't take a spell slot.
I know, I'm just saying that.
Sorry.
Thought he was gonna put up more of a fight.
I thought so too. That's why I fireballed him.
Yeah, that fireball was the thing that really did that.
Yeah, I know.
It took it from 14 hit points down to 8, thereabouts.
Oh.
Okay.
Are you dispelling Hunger of Hadar?
Yeah, I'm going to dispel it now. Unless we notice anything, any other noises or anything, Tim, immediately? Or anything like
Nothing you can hear immediately. You do see the top half of it is collapsed onto the ceiling.
Oh,
Is there a gravity well?
Can I climb the wall quickly?
You can indeed.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna tell Tan and Haleth to step back, and I'm going to use Eldritch Blast against the axe to try and knock it down.
okay.
Alright, roll to hit.
That one's it.
So the axe's AC 20.
There.
Whoa.
So the X's AC was definitely 20. You hit a point on it that would cause it to move, and it does clatter a couple of feet away, still resting against the roof.
Yeah.
Rue, as you get about 10 feet off the floor, you feel gravity shift to be going upwards. Make a dexterity saving throw for me,
Ooh. Okay.
with advantage.
That's an 11 and a 21.
The way you climb has a very strong grip on the wall itself. You have the same technique for wall or ceiling, which is useful because as the gravity shifts, had you had a different way of gripping on, you would have presumably been pulled away from the wall upwards.
But luckily, I'm Spider-Manning it, and I'm all good.
Spider-Manning it, and you make your way safely to the ceiling and then stand up upon it.
Hello, everyone. Seems like someone's done some gravitational magic in this room.
No, really.
Does anyone else want a hand up here?
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and just send it up next to him.
Certainly.
Put the mage hand up.
Yep.
Okay. Who was interested in the great axe?
I was.
Alright, I'm gonna pick it up with my other hand immediately.
Saves me
looking-
dropping it in your hand.
That's what you were gonna do. Goodness.
Anyway, you're able to pick it up safely. Nothing
Mhm.
seems to happen.
Alright. Can I throw it upwards in my direction so it carries to the actual floor?
You can make a strength check.
Uh-oh. Just
or
a check?
Athletics check if you prefer.
I prefer acrobatics, but athletics is
You are trying to throw a great axe at least 10 feet in the air.
Yes, I know, but I could use
He's gonna jump
my
with it.
claw, kind of twist around, you know.
Do you have rope?
Anyway, I rolled an 18, so I think we're.
You
You
throw
just
it
started
up,
to
and
rope.
just as it's reaching the top of that arc, it then flies up, slows down as it reaches the top of the arc, and then accelerates upwards again as it falls back down to the natural floor.
Cool. You guys have a great axe now.
I'm gonna use my Mage Hand to go and poke this Minotaur.
Okay. It does nothing.
Take the eyes.
Yeah, I'm gonna pluck out the jewels.
Before you do that, can I do some form of investigation? Or
Sure,
Okay.
what are you looking for?
I'm looking to see if there's anything else besides the obvious eyes, like if it's sitting on anything, if there's anything wrapped up in it, or if there's some form of magical trap.
Certainly.
Probably
make an
won't fit in this
investigation
chair. Sorry,
check. Make an
investigation.
investigation check.
15.
15. You notice no such traps or trickery.
Okay, cool.
Right,
So you
well,
grab
I'll
the
pluck
jewels?
out those gems.
Yep, the gems can easily enough be removed. One of them, it seems, is a banded agate. The other is a zircon. two different semi-precious gemstones. Reasonably valuable, not like 500 gold piece diamond kind of thing, but still worth a good bit.
Yep. I will open my bag of holding and then bring the hand down and just drop them into the bag.
Cool. So they'll be in your bag.
Yep.
Cool. That's fine.
There's nothing else of note, so I might just climb back down.
You are certainly able to do so.
Do it.
Prepared for the gravity shift this time, it's easy enough to navigate.
Mm-hmm.
So that was Bandit, Agate, and what?
And hang on a second.
Yeah, found it.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of this room seems to be quite clear.
Well, let's head back and chat with the goblins.
Yeah, let's get us some gold. Or magic items.
Or perhaps...
Ooh, imagine if I get like another flying sword, but like a great axe, so I can use it with both hands.
Did you pick up the great axe?
I did. It didn't do
Okay,
anything.
good. No, as in when it dropped on the ground.
Oh, I kind of left that to you guys. Unless I can put it in my inventory if no one else wants it.
Probably best, yes.
I will never use a great axe.
Yeah, me neither. I'll probably just, but still selling it.
Are we still taking the Revenant with us?
Yeah, the revenue. With
Yeah,
us.
cool.
He's just a little slow.
Now, I informed the group that my plan is if we can negotiate with these goblins, we can have them establish themselves across this floor, theoretically, and have more of a welcome opening and something more under our control that will remain stable.
Yeah, more of a neutral force on the floor.
Yes.
One that we can be somewhat allied with.
Yes.
I like the idea of safe passage.
Yeah.
Who wants to lead?
I can.
Like we can all just walk out. I'm happy to do the talking and anyone else can join in and help.
I mean, one of you higher charisma should probably do the talking, and then I can just eavesdrop for their mummerings in Goblin.
I'm more of an intimidation-based thing, so I can stand next to Alec with our arms crossed.
Persuasion, is it? I'll help you with that.
Yep.
Do you want me to do it with my +7?
Well, I have +9.
Yeah, I'll still help you though.
Oh yeah,
being the other charisma person.
Yeah. We'll come in, and I'm assuming the goblins are still there, and there's 2 bugbears now. And I'll say, okay, brothers, we've dealt with the enemies, the Grix, as you'd wanted, and we mean you no harm. We'd hope to discuss more of this reward we asked for earlier.
Yes, the bugbears acknowledge that, and you have killed them all.
Yes, they are all dead, even the big one.
They murmur quietly amongst each other. One of the bugbears nudges one of the goblins to go investigate it. He scurries off down, begrudgingly scurries off down the corridor to verify that. Now, this reward you had requested. We are not in the habit of keeping gold. We find our own food and have no trade with humans.
Perhaps, rather than gold, you could introduce us to whoever leads you. We have a idea that might be mutually beneficial.
This small favor is not enough to earn an audience with our superior.
What if we told you the other groups who may have threatened you no longer live in this floor as well, and you could have much more of a domain to call your own?
What do you mean by that?
Like the
Well-
bandits.
The Undertakers.
Yeah.
All of them have been dealt with, and we propose that if we could speak to your leader, we could come to some sort of deal where you could all spread and multiply and have this floor of this dungeon as your own domain. We wish that we only seek that we could have passage through and be friends.
Bugbears quietly discuss between each other. Quite a pleased look between them. That can certainly be a favourable outcome. Indeed, you and your party shall have safe passage through this floor as long as we are the dominant force here. And perhaps if you are, perhaps if that does indeed go well and your words are true, perhaps you will gain audience with our master. But for
Well, in
now,
that
be on your
Who is
case, I look at the party and say, "There's more to explore. Maybe we can make sure the remaining section of this place is safe, and come back here and negotiate some more."
We could always explore further levels of the dungeon. Perhaps come back once they've established themselves some more.
Can we let them know that the northern sections of the dungeon, as well as the opening to the downstairs area to the south, should be safe for them to travel and explore? But we'll try and warn them that there is a long corridor to the southwest which we have not been through yet.
Tim, are you muted?
I am indeed. Nothing to say. Yes, we are aware of those passages. There is nothing of value down there.
Yeah, wasn't that the area we saw the bugbears going to begin with? So
Yeah.
most of that area would already be under their control, presumably.
It is particularly the Gricks that you've just killed, and the basically the entire northern half, which was under the control of the humans and the Manticores and Troll, among other things that have already been killed. But yes, you are granted safe passage.
Well, I wish you luck, and even if there may not be value, there is certainly value in spreading your domain and controlling this floor, maybe even starting your own nation or city or some sort. And I hope that one day we'll be able to discuss this more.
Maybe. Gestures for you to be on your way back down south.
So we're not allowed to explore north?
Certainly. They both loop back around to the same place.
Oh, okay. I'm guessing that loops around to this then.
Yes.
We never did explore that the obelisk thing.
Yeah, we can go check that out. As we head towards the obelisk, I assume then, I'll say, by the way, there were some petrified goblins, or at least statue-like goblins in the north. I thought maybe it might be worth letting you know. And is it possible you know of any other residents in the lower floors?
There are many things in the lower floors.
Yay!
Yeah, woo.
Can I make a check? Because I feel like there is one thing that Rosina may remember.
Certainly.
I'm just gonna make a history check, and then you can just tell me yes or no.
Yep. Go ahead.
5.
You remember seeing no goblinoids at all whatsoever as you were coming through.
Oh yeah. Don't worry, everyone. At least we're done with the goblins. We're on to. There'll be nothing like goblins later on at all.
Fantastic, we're trusting your word.
Hmm?
Well, we shall be on our way then. I wish you luck in establishing yourselves, and I hope one day we will come to see many more of you in this area.
Which will be interesting. Hopefully we will remember your face as well.
I'm guessing these guys also look necromantic to me, don't they?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, undead bugbears are an interesting sight.
Yes.
Hmm.
Um,
Would he just see them, or did he smell it as well?
just seeing. But you are able to proceed as you wish.
Is there anything weird about those bugbears by any chance? As we're like walking past.
Nothing seems particularly strange to you.
Okay.
Which way are we going?
We wanted to go to the obelisk, didn't we?
Yes.
Yes. Do the
Then we have our
bugbears
wizard.
care that we are going near this obelisk?
They're certainly curious at what you're doing. There's nothing of value among the piles of stuff, which is where the goblins sleep.
Now that we're closer to the obelisk, do we see any other features about it?
Yes.
Before you do that, how many elves are in this group right now?
I
Uh,
speak Elvish.
Okay,
I'm
well,
an
I'm
elf.
going to, in Elvish then, say, I suspect those bugbears also have those brain creatures in them that we've seen earlier that were also in bugbears.
Mm.
Sorry,
The
I'm a half
intellect
elf.
devourers. Yes, they may, wouldn't they?
And that would possibly explain why they are so hesitant to introduce us to their leader.
Mm.
But I'm not sure whether the actual goblins know that the bugbears are being controlled.
The intellect devourers were in the bugbears because they were from the Xanathar guild. Did we ask if these guys were with the Xanathar?
No.
Hmm.
Probably should have.
Hmm. Well, we could still just turn around the whole
Yeah.
way.
Shouts down the hallway. Hey, you guys with those? I don't know.
You guys with the Xanathar? How many eyes does your leader have?
So are you asking the goblin this?
Well, I'm still talking in Elvish. If other people are who
I
can
under-
also speak Elvish,
I
guess.
understand you.
Yeah, so
do you
at
think
least
we
four
should
of us
ask if
understand.
they're with the Xanathar?
It's possibly worthwhile, but could be rather risky.
Hmm. We did kind of just make a deal with them, but would we want to make a deal with them if they're with the Xanathar?
I mean, it's for our own survival through this top area. We can always deal with them later.
That's true.
Would it be less risky for me to ask in Goblin if they were in Xanathar? Would that make them less suspicious?
It'd probably be the same amount of suspicious.
Okay. I mean, I say we
Probably note it and don't worry about it.
note the potential and then come
Yeah.
back.
Okay.
The
Is
obelisk
no one else
stands
gonna
before
come
you
close
if
to
you're
me?
still looking for that. Yeah, 14-foot tall granite obelisk with a lidless eye carved near its top. Bottom half covered with bloody handprints. You don't see any further details about it.
Can we investigate?
Certainly. What do you wish to do?
What kind of handprints are on the bottom?
Make a medicine or nature check.
Which is better? Medicine's -1, and nature is also -1. So, that's a 17.
17. They're definitely goblin handprints primarily.
Okay, primarily, so not entirely.
There's other things at lower layers of it that are a little harder to discern. Might still be goblins or bugbears, things like that. Definitely, all of the more recent ones are definitely goblin.
So could this be this obelisk be connected to the Xanathar even?
Potentially. How much would we know about the leadership of the Xanathar Guild?
History check.
Yeah, Sylvanus particularly make a history check.
Yeah.
And
20.
help, I think.
Where's history?
Sylvanus, you are aware that the Xanathar is a title for the beholder overlord of the Xanathar Guild. It's not a guild.
Would you describe a beholder as having a lidless eye?
Certainly not.
Okay. Well, I speak up and say, it's possible the singular eye represents the Xanathar, but I suspect it might not be the case, and I could be just jumping to conclusions.
Can we reach the actual eye, or is it like high above?
It is some 13 feet off the ground.
Alright. So you're not.
Before we do anything else, I'll say that this seems to be some important artifact of some kind for the goblins. After our somewhat peaceful alliance, should we tempt fate by messing with this?
Yeah, probably not. That's fair.
I agree, it would probably be best to leave it.
Before somebody uses Mage Hand and pokes the eye or anything?
Yep.
Or
Yeah.
tries to make me hold it.
Do you want to touch it?
Ooh, well, I'm gonna do a self-discipline check.
Here we go.
You're not gonna
I think,
touch
he,
it.
I think he just barely passed. He really wants to touch it, but he's not going to.
Come on, man, touch it.
Oh, damn, that's disadvantage. He's gonna roll again. Okay, he touches it.
Here we go.
You hear a voice seemingly emanating from within the obelisk. I cast my eye into the future and see in yours a perilous descent. South of here, beyond a secret passage, waits the two-headed king. Look to his left. There you will see the path you are destined to take. You would recognize the voice as that of Halaster.
Ooh. I'm gonna try to attempt to use my telepathy.
Also to be clear,
Yeah.
The sound of it, the tone of the voice is trying to be as comforting as possible.
Comforting.
But you, of all people, would definitely recognize the madness behind it.
I would attempt to use my telepathy to talk back to the voice and say, "Do not talk to me with such contempt. I know who you be, and I shall slice you in twain."
You receive
And then
no
I'll-
reply.
Do we hear
I take
the
my
voice?
hand off and I say
Yeah.
what happened. Sorry?
We don't hear anything, right?
Correct.
We don't hear anything.
No.
So we just hear him yelling at us.
No,
No.
I used telepathy. I have a telepathic thing feature.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because he spoke in my head, I was trying to speak in his head, it didn't work. Anyway, so I'll just explain what happened. That apparently there's a two-headed king down south, and if we go to his, was it left or right? Oh, it's probably right. If we go to his right, we'll find the way down.
All right.
Well,
Yes,
I
mate.
guess
What now? Are we going down?
How do you wish to proceed?
we could go downstairs now, or we could possibly go check out that last corridor.
Hmm.
Oh wait, there's also a door here we could open.
Where was the door?
Right here.
Here.
Oh, that could have
Rusina.
been where the bugbears came from, though.
Well,
Possibly.
the goblins were going north to go grab the bugbears.
Is the door locked?
The door is not locked. It does open to you.
Do the bugbears or any of the goblins react?
No, they don't seem intent on stopping you.
Okay, well, I'll open the door then.
Oh, connects like that.
I am.
Well, Rusina would want to start heading towards the exit to the next level.
Yep.
Personally, unless anyone else is mighty intent on exploring the rest of the stuff.
No.
No, I'll try and be sneaky and just peek around this corner here, and then I think, yeah, it's a good idea to head down.
Okay.
So just roll a stealth check for that.
If you wish to.
Yep, there we go.
Yep.
Any further?
And then I'll peek around the corner. So it's like basically. Oh,
It's just gonna join up at the top.
I suspect
Probably, yeah.
so.
Oh yeah, that looks like that just curves around.
Yeah, that was what I thought it was going to be. I just wanted to double check.
But is there another room up there for where the bugbears were?
I'll come back, and do you want me to check?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go up and around then.
Hmm.
And then, yeah, so it loops around. I'll come back and just say it's just a loop.
Oh, interesting.
You can make a perception or investigation check if you want as well.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
Because I will point out, there are hidden doors in Underground.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They're not easy to see, but they're there.
Who's good at perception and investigation?
Not me.
I'm
I've-
decent at investigation, but I just
Perception,
rolled really
yes.
bad.
I'm decent at it.
I've got a +2 in investigation. That's essentially it.
I got +6 perception.
Okay, but you
That
should.
was better than mine.
Do you want to do a perception then?
Okay.
Yeah, I come back and say I couldn't see anything, but it seems to be just a loop that comes back around.
There you go.
Hey,
Where are you looking to start with, I suppose?
After Let's see. After Sylvanas comes back in stealth, or like after checking it out, I'll go in here. I guess checking in this room.
Yeah, I'll come with you.
So you do notice some kind of secret door here.
Ooh.
Ooh. So I'll go back and tell the party, I guess. There appears to be a secret door in this next room. Is it worth investigating before we head
Secret
down?
doors are interesting, aren't they?
Yes, they are. And those bugbears had to come from somewhere. This just seems to
Mm.
loop around.
You do also see remnants of like idle activity in this room generally.
So not much passes through here. So there's a bit of an.
So more
maybe
that
the secret
the
door is actually quite secret.
more a matter of the bugbears were presumably sitting in this room.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Is it still worth checking out?
I think it could be worthwhile. It could answer our question about the who at least.
Yeah.
Racina agrees.
Let's go then.
Lead the
Yes.
way.
Oh yes, I shall lead the way. Don't worry, I know it's.
The
What
guy
was it again,
leads the way.
Kelf?
It was this wall to the north.
Yes, I knew that. Don't worry, I knew it. And he's going to try to push through as if it's like just a regular door. I don't know what kind of secret door it is, but
Well, there's one of two ways to open the door. One is push it. The second one is Eldritch Blast.
I mean, you're not entirely wrong. Sorry, I just want to
I kick open the door.
Apologies.
Let's see. There's a secret door here. I don't know if you heard that part.
I heard that part. I just went off for about 5 seconds.
Sorry, I'm just looking to see what the description of the common hidden doors is like. Should be.
While we're doing that, I suggest that after we've explored in here, as we head downstairs, we should find a place to rest for a while.
Yes.
Would this be? How did we end last session? Did we take a long rest?
No, we
No.
ended with finding the Revenant.
Oh, okay.
We had
so-
long rested shortly before that. Like I'd only used a spell slot to reveal Rallis.
Yes.
Was that a long rest? I thought it was a short rest before that.
Before that was the long rest.
Oh, okay, fair.
The process of going down a floor can involve a long rest.
Alright.
Yeah, we can just do that.
There are safe enough spaces on there, and things don't tend to move between floors.
Yeah, we can just sit on the stairs.
But the door does open to you.
Perfect.
I'll sneak up ahead and peek around the corner. There we go.
Let me find the description of this room again.
Lots of shields.
Yeah.
Indeed they are.
Yeah.
16 old shields bearing emblems from long-forgotten human, dwarf, and elven realms hang on the north and south walls of this tunnel.
Interesting.
You also see... Yeah. Where'd you go? Come on, do what I want you to.
Something isn't coming in from the other view or anything.
Yeah, my apologies. This is being a little problematic. At the other end of the thing, you see a large floating eye, surrounded by motes of light.
Again.
Again.
Oh, are you having an issue of adding it from the library, or is it
Yeah.
not? Yeah, I had that issue last session with the other thing. When we were at the church, I had an issue with that as well.
While you're sorting that out, I'm going to
There
put
you
my head. Oh, there it is.
What did this do before again?
It
It's
just
Hala's eye.
watches. Yeah.
I'm of the favor of Eldritch Blasting.
I would trying to think of the word. I'd say go ahead.
No one disagrees?
Blast it.
Blast it? Okay. That's a 17, Tim.
The blast of Eldritch energy passes straight through the eye, and the eye winks out of existence, and the motes of light follow suit a moment later, one by one.
I'm going to put my head against this wall here, so like the side of my head, and so I can like see along the wall and see if I can see gaps behind the shields and if there's anything like out of place.
Well, you're just in here and with the door
Make-
closed, so I might as well take it. Okay. And I'm going to pick Jacob
Dan, you
up.
might want to mute.
Certainly, make a perception check.
Oh, I was hoping for investigation.
Well, it's the distance, so unfortunately,
I can do it.
11.
You don't notice anything of that sort. They all seem to be hung on the walls by conventional means.
Alright.
Who wants to lead the way?
I'm happy to, I guess.
Actually, what am I saying? I know the way. I know the way. It's this way.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I sometimes forget myself.
Feel free to make a history check, Rue.
Oh, yes. Let's go. That's a 12. Actually, no, I think that's 11, because I think history is a -1. Yeah, it is.
You definitely haven't been this way.
Ooh.
Are there any like crests or anything on these shields?
All of them have some kind of crest or emblem of some description. All of them seem unfamiliar to you at first glance.
Yep.
Feel free to make a history check.
Yep. 18.
18. You recognize a couple from books of ancient history.
Yep.
Some of them, most of them are civilizations from around this region. Some of them from further afield. You can't remember much of them, though.
Yep. Okay,
I'd like
fair
to peek around some corners here.
Of course you would.
I see a door.
You
Mhm.
see a door indeed.
And then it continues down to a wall down there. Corridor continues. And I'm going to say with absolute confidence that that the way to go is down.
I'm going to take a look at this door.
Ah.
Is it locked?
What door?
While trying to be as sneaky as possible with checking that.
Yes. Ba-da-ba-bum. So are you trying to open the door?
I'm just trying to see if it's locked and if like the handle's actually going to like give way to open.
It does seem that way.
Alright. I say, do we want to just check inside this door?
It's pointless. It's just rubbish beyond that.
Are you entirely sure of that fact?
Make a perception check.
Me?
Me?
Sylvanas.
I mean, you can make an insight.
I mean, that too.
What, 8.
8 perception. Yeah, you don't hear or see anything of note through it.
Okay, well, I'm going to just like crack the door open as sneakily as possible and just peek in.
As you do, you can hear the sounds of wailing wind kind of thing.
What can I see with the door cracked open a bit?
The door cracked open a little. Sorry. I'll give you that much. Corridor goes a little way before turning.
I look back and you say, "Are you sure there's nothing here I can hear?" Well, it sounds like wind.
I say, oh, there's absolutely nothing that way. Do an insight on me.
Can I do an insight on you?
Anyone can make an insight on me. I'm just gonna.
Oh, that
Yeah, I'll leave
wasn't
it up there.
Very good. That wasn't a very good insight.
Tell me if anyone goes above a 13.
Oh, that was
Yay.
horrible.
Oh my
Savannah,
He
gosh,
has no
Sylvanas.
idea what's happening.
Everyone besides Sylvanas.
I suggest we check in here real quick.
Sylvanas, you're very aware that the guide has no clue where he's going.
I
Through
was
this part of
inside
the
17.
Sorry?
Inside 17, I mean.
Oh yeah, you're very well aware as well then.
I open the door and start to just go up to this corner to just have a look around.
Yep. Let me reveal the next chunk of it.
Oh, it's so many corners.
Yes, it seems that this space was designed to foil archers.
Great.
Interesting. I'll peek around this corner as well.
Pile of bones isn't ominous or anything.
Well, there's pile of bones everywhere.
The rushing of wind gets louder and louder, and you see
Ooh.
a almost physical tornado coming towards you. You conceptually at least recognize it as an air elemental.
Ah. I thought it was just going to be straight up just a weird magic tornado. I was like, that's really weird.
Kind of
More or less
cold.
the same thing, basically.
Is
Just
it
a little bit
going...
about extra sentience.
Does it seem hostile or is it just doing its thing?
It is rushing towards. Make an insight check. It is rushing in your direction.
15.
It seems that door that you've just come through had made an airtight seal.
Oh.
Yeah.
And this thing had been trapped in here.
I
I'm going to have you all quickly roll initiative.
Yeah.
There it is.
I was going to stand out of the way and see if it wanted to just leave.
Oh,
Well, you
Oh,
can
wait, you
certainly
cleared
have that option.
You cleared it after I
Yeah.
rolled.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Same.
It's okay.
There you go. You can edit your own turns.
Oh, why is this not doing a thing?
When it's tied, what is it? Dex that
There we go.
determines?
Yeah, Dex.
What's your Dex? Miles?
Oh, +3.
It's +4.
Okay, you go first then.
Nice rolls, guys. Oh my gosh. This is like our best rolls ever.
Rusina is the only one who didn't make it before it. So, how do you all wish to respond to seeing this thing rush towards you?
I want to hold my weapon like down to the side and just like step out of the way and just like kind of let it pass.
Yeah, leaving an opening for it.
Yep.
Rusina would follow his.
Rusina does not get that option.
Oh no, you're right. You're right. That's true.
Sylvanus?
Forgot about that.
That was me. That was just saying stepping aside.
Alright, yeah.
Let's. after
Cal goes first, by the way, as well.
Yeah.
I'm way back here, so it doesn't really matter.
Lexia?
I'm gonna stand to the side, but if it does attack one of our friends, I'm gonna hold a firebolt.
10? Oh, I missed one.
I'm
Yeah,
also
Haleth. What would Haleth do?
Haleth, I just rolled initiative 4, got a 6.
Alright,
Me and
I'm
Hal,
just,
friends to the end.
I'm gonna hang out on the wall as well. Over here for now.
Yep. It is going to rush through.
Hmm?
I suppose I should get its stat block up so I know how it attacks. Come on. Apologies, things are loading slowly.
Are we gonna wrap up soon, Tim?
Yes, that is the plan.
Mhm.
Okay, so it's going to slam through you both. As it goes.
Mhm.
That is a 19 to hit Rue, and
That hits.
14 on Hal.
That hits Hal.
Is that
It does not
act-
seem intent on stopping, it's just it wants to get out as quickly as possible. It is going to slam you out of the way to do so. That is 15 points of damage to Rue. Actually, to both of you.
Okay, cool.
Firebolt, you had said you were holding?
Yes, I will set it off.
Go ahead and make that attack.
Does a 24 hit?
24 hits, yes.
That's 2d10. Nine fire.
Okay. It is going to continue, though.
Good.
Air elementals have a 90-foot flying speed, by the way.
Fair.
And just air.
Yeah. It's as fast as the wind. I'm mainly curious. Yeah, okay. That's a long way that it can go. I managed to make that guess correctly. Alright. None of you seem intent on stopping it, merely punishing it for its recklessness.
Yep.
It continues through. I look forward to seeing what the bugbears make of that. But for now, the place seems clear enough for the moment. And I will let you continue exploring that next time.
Yep.
All
Alright.
Thanks, Tim.
Thank you, Tim.
Thanks for the
Thank
session.
you.
Yes, thanks.
We cleared quite an area.
Mhm.
You did.
Yeah.
But there's still a little bit left of this level if we're planning on
Yeah.
finishing it.
I mean, I reckon after we get through this part, we should probably go back down.
Mm.
Yeah.
Alright.
Head down to level 2
Mm-hmm.
and not see any goblinoids ever again.
I will
Supposedly.
say, the bugbears would have pointed out that there is another group of goblin kin to the south, in that
Okay.
southwest region. But if you are
Um,
if you are direct in your path, you won't encounter them. You shouldn't encounter
Cool.
Yeah.
did they say if they're like from the same clan or group or anything?
them. A different outpost of the same organization.
Nice.
Organization. Ooh.
We could attempt to negotiate our deal with them too,
Oh, the
if we.
It's the same clan.
Yeah.
basically.
But the
Just
chances
that-
of them, I didn't seem very convinced that these bugbears would spread the word to
Anyone.
anyone else.
Word
Alright.
will get around well enough. Perhaps not immediately, but by the time you come back through, it will be made aware.
Okay.
Anyway,
So next week is DIA.
sounds good.
All right.
All right.
I will before then post some stuff to the library, most likely just summarizing some key points for each of those book things. Yeah, then we can continue descending into a verse.
Mhm. Sounds good.
Awesome.
Yep.
All right.
Ready.
See you all next week.
And we
Thanks,
still
Tim.
haven't leveled up here.
Sorry?
You're getting close
Cool.
to it though.
Yeah, we're getting really close, but we still haven't leveled up.
Oh,
All right.
Dungeons and Mad Mage is really big.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the first of 23 levels.
Yep, and it's taken us 4 sessions to get most of the way through.
Yep.
Isn't it the smallest too?
I don't think they get bigger or larger, aren't they?
Oh, is
They're,
it?
they're
Okay.
different sizes. Some are small,
Mm.
some are larger.
Right, okay.
Anyway,
Fair.
some can be
No.
skipped.
Yeah.
It can be skipped, yeah.
I mean, technically we can skip all of them, go to the bottom and be level 20 and then come back.
Not
What?
quite.
Damn.
Only
There's a
Find our
portal
way
in level 1 that levels everyone up to level 20, and then we fight Halistar, and then we work our way back up.
Yep.
Anyway,
We kill the source and then cleanse the dungeon on the way back up.
many have tried.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Cool. Thank you guys.
all right.
Thanks, Tim.
Thanks, Tim.